Every now and then we get bombarded with the ugly head of word problems, and mixtures is by no means an exception. Mixture word problems can be tricky, but in this video I'll show you that they're not as bad as they seem. I'm Mr. Ish, you're joining me for this video. Thank you for joining me. We'll start here with a good tip. Write your algebraic expression as you see it written in words, meaning when you see a mixture word problem, as you're reading that word problem, you should already be thinking as the order of those words are will be the order of the expression you will make. And a good tip with regards to these mixtures, you're always dealing with a product of two variables. One variable is the amount. It could be like weight, pound, kilogram, whatever. It could even be like some sort of a volume measurement. And then the other item is a rate. It is usually like a cost or some rational item which you could express in a fraction, like a cost per amount, like a dollar cost per volume, dollar cost per liter, something like that. And your mixture word problems will always involve the product of these two variables within an expression. When we see the two examples in this video, you'll see how this will play about. And here's the first mixture word problem. Let's read it out. You have 5 kilograms of flour, that is $4 per kilogram. You're seeing an amount here and you're seeing a rate over here. Think of rate like a slope factor. So you have 5 kilograms of this flour, that is $4 per kilogram. You combine it with 3 kilograms of flour that sells for $10 per kilogram. So you're combining it with some sort of expensive flour. What is the cost per kilogram of your final mixture? Seemingly it seems hard, but if you remember that tip, as you read it, you make your expression, you'll find out it's not hard. Let's write out the expression as we read it. You have 5 kilograms of flour that sells for $4 per kilogram. Remember, you're always multiplying some sort of amount with some sort of rate. You combine it, combine means a plus, with 3 kilograms of flour that sells for $10 per kilogram. And here's our other rate and amount. What is the cost of your final mixture? Well, you're trying to determine what the rate will be for that final mixture. We'll call it an X, but you do know what the amount is. The amount is exactly the total amount. 5 plus 3 is an 8. When you take the 8 on the other side, you're essentially dividing everything by here, and what seemed to be a difficult word problem is really nothing more than a weighted average question, and you can treat it as such as that, and you'll find out it's quite easy. You'll do 5 times 4 is 20 plus 30, and you'll divide it by 8, and you'll find that the final mixture of this flour, the inexpensive and the expensive, will cost you $6.25 per kilogram. So you can see there's a weighted average coming into play over here, and that's all what it was. This last question is not going to be any more hard. It'll just be easy when you think about the tip I told you. Let's read it out. How much of $5 per pound nuts must you mix with 10 pounds of nuts that sell for $9 per pound? You're taking an inexpensive brand of nuts and you're mixing it with an expensive brand of nuts so that the final mixture can sell for $7 per pound, so that you can dilute it such that more and more customers will be willing to buy something, because customers are not going to be more interested in paying and buying expensive nuts. They'll probably want to have some of the expensive nuts in their mixture. Sellers dilute it with their inexpensive brand of nuts so that they can make it more affordable. That's all what this is. It's a mixture but a dilution question. The algebraic expression you'll utilize will be formulated exactly as you read it, is how you'll write it out. How much? That's your X of $5 per pound nuts. We can ignore the units. We'll have amount and rate. Plus, must you mix with 10 pounds, you have 10 pounds of this expensive brand of nuts which sells for 9, so that the final mixture can sell for $7 per pound. That's my rate again, but we have to have an amount. The amount will be the sum of these two, X plus 10. And now it's nothing more than you solving this algebraic expression in terms of X. You'll have 5X plus 90 is equal to 7X plus 70. You'll have a minus 2X is equal to minus 20, and X is equal to 10. 10 what? 10 pounds. You'll have to use 10 pounds of this cheaper brand nuts and combine it with 10 pounds of this expensive brand nuts, so that you can bring the total price down from 9 up to 7, and you can sell it better. And that right there will be your answer, and that right here is the conclusion of this video. For mixtures, just keep in mind the tip I provided, and keep in mind these type of questions seemingly are hard, but when you word it out with the tip that I provided, and you find out it's not hard, and you're always thinking about some sort of amount being multiplied with some sort of rate. Thank you for watching. Stay tuned. Have a nice day.